PBS verification, I talked to the lady today. She has the results. She was supposed to call me today at the end of the day to let me know she hasn't. They were very nice to work with. It was very interesting. It was a nice challenge. I'll just say that. All the staff has completed their universal precaution, which is done at the library, which I heard you had a packed room. 26. Yeah, we had 13 staff, or I guess I was 12 staff. And then we've had a nice training one that worked with the AEA and Child Resource and Referral, and we did another module of the PBS, a refresher course, positive role modeling, environment, helping children with their behaviors, not just thinking the child's got a problem, maybe more looking at what we're doing as adults and what the environment is to help them. 9 staff went to there was a nice seminar over in Wall Lake, and the staff got 20 hours for that. It was a very nice training. Jane Petrie-Glukes and Jennifer Kaminsky will be going to a 3-day training in Des Moines. I kind of highlighted that in our financials about where that money was going for that. Kids World has been asked to take part of Mom on Main Street May 1st, and we will be offering tours of the center. We'll have the center open while that's going on. They'll have us on the bus route because I have moms if they want to come up and see the inside of the place. Check us out. And Kids World's also going to be helping with the Ready, Set, Go. It's a car safety seat fair, and it's down at the courthouse, the old annex. What do they call that building? I call it the old annex. What else? Courthouse annex. Is that what? Okay. Yeah. And we're going to be helping with kids games. We have some little activities lined up that, like if we're talking about the school, I think we could easily just carry that right over for that. I did pass around this notice we received from the city. We requested the 25 and we received 20, and so I signed that note and sent that back. And also already passed around that notice from the bank. And I shared the pictures with the sump pump. And now we have, I think, 4 or 5 staff that are getting their CDA renewal. And of course, we're paying for the $15 packet that it takes. We have purchased, they have to have CEUs now. It just can't be a generalized training. It has to be a little higher grade. Train CEUs, and I had a staff. We were paying for the training materials. I'm needing to get a clarification from the board about hours. And I guess in my sense, if they're doing it for the center for their CDA, we need to pay them for their training hours. I just wanted to make sure that that was what the rest of the board felt.
How many hours?
No, for DHS we have to pay for 7, and everybody's met that 7, so we're done paying for training for everybody. There's 7 additional hours of training to keep for DHS license. Now, they have their CDA over a course of 3 years. They have to accumulate, I think it's 4.0 CEUs, so that is basically like 40 hours of training over that time period. There's 4, but most of them have. But the problem is I have not the problem. It's a great problem to have somebody wanting to redo their CDA. I didn't mean to say is I purchased some training from Penn State, and it was $15. But I can have everybody in the building can take it, and they can earn CEUs for it. So it can be reused again and again and again. So the staff was wanting to get paid for. It's a 2-hour training. They get 2 hours of training for that. So if they take all 5, they got 10 hours and they earn CEUs for it. So I'm wanting to know the clarification on that.
How have we done it in the past?
When they did their CDA, when they were taking their training for the CDA, we paid for those hours for them to do their CDA.
Are you on their own time?
They do it like on a Saturday, and then we don't pay overtime. We usually just keep it at 40 hours, and so if they're taking an 8-hour class on Saturday, they only work 32 hours during the week because they were working for the CDA.
Well, that makes sense to me. I would have them
And that's what I was going to continue to do, but the renewing, and I just wanted to make sure that I had spoke to the board about it, because in my mind is what I'm thinking, but I needed to make sure.
I thought maybe you were talking about 4 extra hours, like they would work their regular schedule.
Absolutely not.
No,
Working in their 40 hours.
Right,
then, yeah.
that's what I do.
I think if it's required by work,
Right,
we have to pay.
right,
That's something they're doing on their own.
right. If they're doing stuff like,
As long as they're not overtime, can't
Right.
take it overtime.
and I've told, we pay for 7 hours of training that the girls need to keep for the DHS license. Anything above and beyond that, kudos to you, go for it, do it. But we won't pay for you to do that. We only pay what was required.
That makes sense.
That's how most places I've worked for nursing, it works too.
Okay.
It's required by your facility, they pay for it. If it's above and beyond what they require, then it comes out of your pocket.
Okay.
So,
I just wanted to make sure I okay with that. And I believe I've gone over. Oh, this is the flyer that's being put together. This is the front. Have you seen this one? No, you weren't. This is the one Annette and I did. We had changed it a little bit. It's explaining the Iowa State voluntary preschool program for the 4-year-old children. And after visiting with the QPPS people, there could be a difference. Instead of having them fill out a lengthy grant, there could just be a simple fill out an application, submit it, whoever fills out the application, whatever money's there, they're just going to divide it up among those applications. But I just wanted you to know this is one of the things that I've been going to these meetings with the school, and this is something that's come from those meetings.
And is it a cooperative effort?
We're working on it, yeah. The club, yeah. And of course, with the change of administrative over there, I also visited with, not alone just with administrative, but with the consolidation. I was concerned with keeping our 28E agreement, and I guess I just need to be communicating with the new administrator, and there shouldn't be any problems with keeping that. Just wanted the board to know I did touch base. I have an actual email communication back and forth with Barb about it.
When does the new person take hold?
July 1st. Any other questions about the... I didn't
The
even...
sump pump that was band-aided together, is Jerry coming back to finish
I
that?
think the city is. Jerry fixed it for when he can, and I'm pretty sure the city will come back when they have time. Obviously, there's other...
I was just curious what.
Yeah, but they did get the other sump pump in the corner working, and we think that's part of the problem why we had that problem with the other one, is that